Good morning. My name is Corey Williams, Public Information Officer with the U.S. Small Business Administration's Office of Disaster Recovery and Resilience. And I'm here to remind you that even though the extension for the Arkansas severe storms and tornadoes has been extended to July 3rd, it's very important to start the recovery process today. As a business, businesses can borrow up to $2 million to repair, replace disaster damaged real estate, machinery, inventory, and equipment. But the most important thing that I emphasize for our Little Rock businesses is the need for working capital. And that's the purpose of our economic injury disaster loan program. A lot of times we can see a roof blown off. We can see water in a building. We can see windows blown out. But one thing we don't see is economic injury. You know, having to lay off employees because the books are tight, not being able to meet Chamber of Commerce dues, not being able to meet your monthly or monthly lease or mortgage obligations. Those are all signs of economic injury. And it's very important to identify economic injury early in the process, because even though the deadline for economic injury is not until January 1st, 2024, many businesses wait until month 6, month 7, month 8 to realize that, oh wow, I've had a drop in sales for the last 4 or 5 months, or I had to lay off Johnny, our best employee, because our books were tight. You know, it's very important to make sure to be very active in the process and be proactive as far as applying for the SBA loan programs early. Because as a business owner, even though you can borrow up to $2 million, one of the things a lot of business owners may not want to do is have any security. So you can borrow up to $25,000 for the physical loss and up to $25,000 for economic injury or working capital, and that's an unsecured loan. Again, you can't cross collateralize, so you can't get $50,000 unsecured for economic injury only. But that may be the difference in keeping those the doors of your business open. Now, interest rates are as low as 4%, but as a part of the prevalent number of disasters that we've had, our administrator, Isabella Casillas Guzman, has initiated 2 programs that are very beneficial to Little Rock business owners. One, there's a 0% interest accrual for the entire first year, and then there's a 12-month deferment. So for a Little Rock business owner that needs capital to not have to have any interest accrual on a loan for the entire year and to not have to make a payment for an entire year, that could be the difference in them keeping their business open during this recovery period. Now, nonprofits are treated very similar in the fact that they can borrow $2 million to repair, replace disaster damaged real estate, machinery, inventory, and equipment. But nonprofits also can suffer economic injury as well. Think about, in May, it's summertime, as DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, they talk about summertime. Summertime brings festivals, summertime brings events. So for a nonprofit, if there's any kind of, a lesser showing or postponed or canceled events, that creates economic injury, because that nonprofit, if they had an event, let's say scheduled for May 15th, and the event gets pushed back to June 15th, or they have 50% of their attendance, well, that's economic injury, because they were anticipating that revenue on that day at that specific time. Not 50% of their revenue, but 100% of their revenue. And interest rates for nonprofits is fixed at 2.375%. Again, 0% interest accrual, 12-month deferment, no closing costs, no cost to apply, no prepayment penalties. So again, please take advantage of the programs. If you are a Little Rock business owner, a Little Rock nonprofit, SBA, the U.S. Small Business Administration's Office of Disaster Assistance is here to help you. We have disaster recovery centers in the area still, in Little Rock at the West Central Community Center, at North Little Rock, right by the public library. I think it's the North Community Center, which is also by the Emergency Operations Center in North Little Rock. And we also have a center in Jacksonville and Wynn. So there are great customer service representatives for FEMA, for U.S. Small Business Administration, as well as county and state organizations that can help and assist you and give you that one-on-one contact. But if you're unable to visit a disaster recovery center, you can apply online by going to disasterloanassistance.sba.gov. Again, that's disaster loanassistance.sba.gov. Or you can call our 800 number, which is 800-659-2955. Thank you so much, Little Rock Chamber, for allowing me to set this video up, and it's an honor to be able to help and assist your businesses on their road to recovery.